They said be quiet, stay in your place. But she heard a voice louder than kings. Born into silence, with fire in her chest. World full of power, but she wouldn't rest. Voices were shouting, pulling her apart, but there was a whisper cutting her heart. She leaned in closer, learned how to hear. Not in the noise, but when it was clear. Not in the crowd, not in the throne. God doesn't shout, He calls you alone. And it shook her bones more than fear ever could. Truth in her spirit, she knew it was good. She heard Him, and everything changed. Kings didn't matter, she spoke in His name. She heard Him, no turning around. A girl with a whisper could shake the whole ground. Oh, history bends when heaven speaks. Through the ones who fall to their knees. She heard Him. She heard Him. They wore their crowns, but she wore conviction. Not looking for power, she moved on mission. Straight to the throne, no fear in her tone. Tear down your exile, go back home. Rome was waiting, truth was clear. Not just a city, but why you're here. One voice rising, cutting through lies. When God speaks, even power complies. Not by might, not by name, but a fire no world could tame. She heard Him, and everything changed. The weight of a nation turned on her face. She heard Him, heaven was loud. A girl in obedience outran the crowd. Oh, history bends when heaven speaks. Through the ones who fall to their knees. She heard Him. She heard Him. 33, just like the sun. Short life, but the race was run. Not by years, but by the flame. Not by fame, but by His name. Would you listen if He called you? Would you move if He told you? She heard Him, so she stood her ground. And the course of history turned around. She heard Him, no fear, no doubt. When God finds a voice, He will send it out. Oh, history bends when heaven speaks. Through the ones who fall to their knees. She heard Him. She heard Him. You don't need a crown, you just need to listen.